Lewiston is facing a severe lack of housing. While several projects are in the works to create hundreds of more units, city and community leaders say more shelter beds are desperately needed. CBS 13's Owen Kingsley looks into the issue and asks city councilors why they disagree on the solution.
According to the Lewiston Housing Committee, there's a nearly 0% vacancy rate in housing. Facing this dire situation, Lewiston leaders could not agree over the past 2-year term on a new homeless shelter. What difference would a low barrier homeless shelter make in Lewiston right now?
For all of us to be off the streets and be warm, have blankets, a pillow. It's just so hard.
A shelter committee report published last year shows more than 1,000 Lewiston residents experienced homelessness from 2021 to 2022.
As a city, we're really failing our most vulnerable residents.
Hundreds of new units of housing are being built, but most won't be ready before 2025.
What we really need is more housing. But in the meantime, more overnight shelter would be a huge help.
City leaders acknowledge more shelter beds are needed, but so far they haven't agreed on how to make it happen.
We need at least one more decent-sized shelter to handle more of the homeless population.
In 2022, city councilors rejected a proposal to build a low-barrier shelter.
And that one was an incomplete plan.
What was lacking from that plan?
Well, for one thing, they planned on spending $350,000 buying a building, rehabbing it, creating 24 individual bedrooms, non-congregate housing, plus office space for $650,000. That's woefully underfunded. That's a project that's probably $3.5–4 million to get off the ground.
Councillor Scott Harriman voted in favor of that proposal. He's frustrated by a lack of action.
Even if they did try and fail, there isn't really it doesn't put us in a worse position than where we are right now.
Following that debate, the City Council passed a 6-month moratorium on new shelters and established new shelter guidelines.
They'd have to be ADA accessible, they'd have to be open 24/7, have staff there 24/7, several different things.
Then earlier this year, Maine Housing provided Lewiston an opportunity to secure state funding for a shelter downtown. But once again, city leaders couldn't come to an agreement. The deadline passed and the city lost out on the funding. Councillor Robert McCarthy blames Maine Housing.
And they actually dropped the ball on that. They had preliminary approval in January, and then they said they ran out of time to get all of the paperwork filled out. In fact, some of the news outlets were blaming it on the city council. We didn't even see it until the last minute.
Councillor Harriman believes these two failed proposals led to voter frustration in November.
The unwillingness of a majority of the council to really do much of anything to positively impact that last term, I think that definitely played a part in the election.
That majority being Laurier Pease, Rick LaChapelle, Lee Clement, and Robert McCarthy. Pease did not run for re-election. The other three all lost their seats on council. We reached out to all 4 of them. Only McCarthy responded. McCarthy believes cost was the greatest barrier towards developing a new shelter.
I think there's some members that money's no object. The biggest failure on our part was not putting pressure on the Lewiston delegation in Augusta to bring more money to the city of Lewiston.
Harriman is the only councilor who was reelected. He has big hopes for his next term.
I'm looking forward to this new council term. I think that the incoming councilors really have a desire to do something good for the city.
The only thing I hope that the city council will keep the taxpayers in mind when they do this.
Earlier this year, Lewiston's Choice Neighborhood Developments announced 185 units of mixed income housing between 2 different projects, one of which, Wedgwood, broke ground this past summer. We have a link on our website, WGME.com, where you can join their interest list. In studio, I'm Owen Kingsley.